Greetings and welcome. This is the New Thought Media Network. I'm Ken Ludwig, and you're watching the Vibrant Living Hour. Hope this day finds you safe, healthy, and happy wherever you are, whatever you're doing, however you're spending your time. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope your sole function in the world today is to experience love, joy, and enthusiasm everywhere. And I hope that's how it is experienced for you, or is experiencing for you, or what is the correct word? I don't know. If you're out there, I can see that there are already people watching. Hi, I'm very late today, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Hi, Charmaine. It's so great to see you on my show. I just love your presence. So today I'm very late, and I'm very late for a very good reason. I had a senior moment. I forgot what day it was. My wife came into me at 1 minute to 4 and said, "Aren't you doing a show today?" I said, "No, it's Wednesday." She said, "No, it's Thursday." I said, "No, it's Wednesday." And she went and looked at the calendar because I had her half convinced. She goes, "No, it's Thursday." So I jumped up, and when I set up my show, the best part about setting up the show is you have to set up the different places you're going to stream it to. Like I stream it to my Facebook page, my Coach Ken Facebook page, my Vibrant Aging Facebook page, and the New Thought Media Network Facebook page. And I also do 2 YouTube channels, the New Thought Media Network YouTube channel and my own personal YouTube channel. I stream to all those. Well, you have to set all those up before you start the show. And then when I clicked what time I was going to start, I figured, okay, I'm going to start at 10 after. No, 5 after I was going to start. And YouTube tells me, no, you can't do that. Exactly right, Charmaine. Thank God for Lisa. You can't do that. You have to set up at least 10 minutes in advance. So I set it up for 4:15, and it was just clicking on 4:05. Wouldn't let me do that either. So 4:20. That's what we're starting today. Sorry, gang, but that's the way it happens when you mind is the first thing to go, man. But anyway, I was busy doing work. I was prospecting for my business, and interestingly enough, it was supposed to be showtime. So anyway, here I am. And again, I hope you're having a great day, whatever you're doing. I'm really living in a real space of the question. 4:20, exactly right. I didn't even think about that, Charmaine. Maybe I should change the entire show to 4:20 because that's what my main source of income is my affiliate marketing program with My Daily Choice, and one of the brands under their umbrella is HempWorks, and HempWorks just had their biggest sale of the year on April 20th, 420, which is that international universal celebration of cannabis, everything cannabis. And we had a huge sale. So it was very cool. Anyway, I like that idea, Charmaine. That's perfect. You're just full of good ideas. So what do you have? It's a good one, Charmaine. Since I didn't know I was going to do a show here today, you got any ideas about what I should talk about? There you go. I'll just throw that out in the ether. Anything anybody wants me to talk about? You got an idea? You got a thought? Is there something, a dilemma maybe? Just let me know. But anyway, I'm just, I'm living in the question. It's a very interesting time in my life and my beloved Lisa's life. And those of you who watch the show know that we moved here to Raleigh, North Carolina back in November of last year from Colorado, where I had lived for 46 years and Lisa had lived for 20 years. And we moved here. The anticipation was we sold our house in Colorado. We're going to come here, 3 months, we'll buy a house. We went down to an area that we really liked, down the southwest kind of corner of the state, and there were no homes for sale. And those that were for sale were grotesquely overpriced, so we didn't do that. I don't remember what the reasoning was, but we wound up going towards the Winston-Salem area, which is also the western part of the state, but much farther north. Winston-Salem is kind of an historic town. It's the home of Wake Forest University. It's kind of, for the South, and don't take that as an offense, but for the South, it's kind of hip. And we kind of fell in love with it. We really liked it. So we started looking there. And once again, inventory, very slim. And once again, housing prices really, really not in our favor. Let's put it that way. And I happened to have a conversation with actually an old cleansing and nutritional weight loss program client of mine that I haven't really talked to in several years. And I don't remember why we connected about 3 weeks ago. But when we connected, he used to be a go realtor. He was, one of those breakneck pace guys that was on the go 24/7, 365, selling real estate, selling more real estate. And he realized he was killing himself. And so he just kind of pulled the plug and went more into research. He connected with a huge network of fellow realtors across the country. And he does a lot of coaching now of realtors. because he has massive experience. And anyway, we had this conversation, and in the conversation, he said, Ken, you know what? You guys may be looking for a house at the height of what might be the largest real estate bubble in history. Excuse me. And that's my CBD infused coffee. Makes me a little burp once in a while. That's the way it goes. As you all know, Thursday afternoon is the only day I have coffee, and I have my CBD infused coffee right here for this. But anyway, so this large real estate bubble. So we pulled back. And now we were pre-approved for loans. We'd seen over 60 houses. We made 6 offers. We never got a sniff on any of those offers, by the way. And so now we're just going to lay low. And my friend said it could take 6-8 months before this real estate bubble disappears. Normally, he said the increase in interest rates that we've seen, like just in the blink of an eye here, everything went from 2.5 to 5. That in and of itself would pretty much slow down the real estate market. But because there was 2 years worth of pent up demand from the pandemic where nobody did anything, it was going to take a lot longer for people to kind of get rid of. There's a lot of cash in the market. Get rid of that cash and whatever's going to happen there. So he says it's going to be 6 to 8 months before anything happens, by way of just making the market a little less crazy, where we're not getting 14, 15, 16 offers on a house and people are throwing crazy money at the houses and driving the prices up. He said 6 to 8 months that could change. So here we are, living in the question. We're just hanging. For the time being, we're just hanging and enjoying life, enjoying the good, enjoying Lisa's production business. Her virtual production business is doing fabulous. All of my affiliate marketing programs are doing really well, and we're just going to sit here and bide our time and not own a house, which is interesting. I've owned a house forever. It seems like I've owned a house for the last 30 years. I've owned a house. Not this time. Charmaine says I'm sitting, not hanging. Okay, I'm sitting. If I was hanging, I'd be a bat, right? But anyway, I'm sitting here. And so here we are. And in the process of all that, there's things to deal with. Okay. So we moved into my sister-in-law's house. And those of you who know the story, great. If you don't know the story, what happened was our sister-in-law, Amy, she's an artist. She has an acre of land in Raleigh, North Carolina with a 1,700 square foot house and a 750 square foot studio. The studio happens to be equipped with a full bathroom and a full kitchen. And she suggested to Lisa, my wife, that why don't you and Ken move into my house? I'll move into the studio while you guys look for a place to live. Well, now that looking for that place to live is going to be like 3 times longer than we anticipated. And she said she's okay with that. And there's the corollary to the story is back in January, Amy slid on the ice, fell, shattered her right kneecap. She is still on 1 crutch. She was on 2 crutches until about 3 weeks ago. And just this week started driving on her own. So really, she needed us here. We've been her caretakers. And the truth of the matter is she was not able for 4 months to navigate the stairs to get in and out of her house. So having us in the house was a good thing because her studio is only 1 step from the ground to the front door. So anyway, so it's all worked kind of serendipitously. Yes, timing is everything, Charmaine. But still, 95% of our belongings are in storage. We have our clothes. And here's an interesting piece. Okay, so we're moving into someone else's house. And so we bring the clothes we need for the season before we're going to buy a house, right? Well, we didn't buy a house this winter or this early spring. So now we're wondering, where are summer clothes? And they're somewhere in the storage unit. So a week from tomorrow, next Friday, we have hired a team of people, and we are going to move all of our things that are in storage from the storage unit they're in to a climate controlled storage unit, because things get a little sticky and can get musty and stuff in an enclosed space here on basically the East Coast, which, we never experienced that in Colorado. I mean, I gave up sweating in 1975 when I moved to Colorado. You don't sweat out there. I come here and you think about working and you sweat. So things get wet and mildew and must are part of the deal. So we're going to move everything into a climate controlled unit. Like I said, the cool piece of that is we'll be able to find our summer clothes and we'll have things to wear for the rest of the year, which, we'll see how that works out. But I had a conversation with a young lady yesterday. And actually, this is someone in Colorado who was she was actually our contact at the mortgage company that had pre-approved us for financing for our home. And this is another thing about the real estate market. If you're interested in this is important, I think. If you're looking for a house or if you're looking even to rent, all this stuff is important. Her company, which is one of the largest mortgage companies in the country, her company laid off about a third of their workforce. And she was one of them. And we had this conversation that plays into my life right now, plays into her life as it unfolded this past week, plays into the not being able to find a house, plays into all of those things. At its core, each and everything that happens in our lives is compassionate and good and serving our highest and best. And serving without question or doubt the next highest vision of who we came here to be and what we came here to do. In fact, it was really funny as we were having the conversation yesterday on the phone. I had done a reel, I believe, or maybe in a Facebook Live. I don't remember. I had done a short video the day before on the very thing that I just said. That everything is serving our highest good. Nothing ever, ever, ever happens to us. It is all happening for us, even in those moments when what just happened looks like suck. Still happening for us. It's not happening to us. It's serving our good. It may not look like what we wanted. It may not look like what we expected. It's another piece of the puzzle is what do you expect? Expectation to me is a one-way ticket to frustration and disappointment. I much prefer the idea of living in expectancy, where you are always just expecting the best, expecting the highest good, and not expecting an outcome. The minute you start expecting an outcome, that's when we get in trouble. That's when we get disappointed. That's when things get screwed up for us. This is really funny. I'm trying to hide this silly cushion behind me here, and I'm not doing it. Why? I don't know. Maybe because my right shoulder is lower than my left. Anyway, there you go. There's a cushion behind me. So that's all part of this equation that we're living in. And it really is extraordinary to have the opportunity to take the time and stop and think about it. To be aware that this is all serving my good. It's all serving my highest and best. I have no idea when we're going to find a house. If we're going to find a house. If it'll even be in North Carolina. I have no idea. Because the plan we had laid out turned out to be flawed. And I have absolute faith in the overarching creative intelligence of the universe, which you might call God or Spirit or Fred or Charlie, I don't care. But that overarching creative intelligence of the universe is always conspiring for my good. And I just have to know that. That's expectancy. Knowing that. Good and more good is mine, and ever-increasing good is mine, and that will never, ever, ever change. No matter what. No matter how you look at life, that'll never change. It's always happening that way. So, there's a little chunk of my life. And okay, so as long as we're talking about my life and what's going on, I'm going to talk. This is not, I don't mean this is a commercial. I want to tell you this because I'm really proud of myself. This one group that I work with My Daily Choice, we have another product that's called Body Melt. Body Melt is it's a cleansing protocol, but it's kind of built around the idea of cleansing your body and refurbishing your gut. And when you refurbish your gut, you increase your immune system. You drop inflammation. You absolutely increase and make more efficient the assimilation of your food through those little appendages in your intestines. If you remember from 7th grade biology, those are called the villi. And those little villi are responsible for basically 100% of the assimilation of your food into nutrition and for your cells. So this Body Melt system does that, okay? And we're having my group is, it's an affiliate marketing program. Affiliate marketing is 85% women. I love the women in my group. They're the most extraordinary women ever. I love them. I love them all dearly. It's just an amazing group to be a part of. And they started this thing, Get Your Sexy Back. Okay, it's always this time of year. This time of year, women in particular, but everybody is looking to lose some weight. lose some weight, get back in shape, because it's beach season, it's bathing suit season, it's short season, it's tank top season, whatever it looks like. People want to lose a little weight. So they started this get your sexy back thing. They started this protocol on Monday. I didn't start on Monday. I'm just, a little late to the game. That's the way it works. What's today? Thursday. That's right. I forgot it was Thursday. I thought it was Wednesday. Tuesday I started. And Tuesday I did a variation of this thing. And I want you to understand this. I did a variation where I totally fasted for 2 days. In 2 days, the first day I had one hard-boiled egg and one apple. The second day I had a hard-boiled egg, an apple, and a hard-boiled egg later in the day. And I have one ingredient to this body melt system. I'm not going to advertise it because it's not good. I don't mean it to be a commercial. That I was using along with 3 capsules that I was taking for the facilitation of cleansing and weight loss. I was not taking the protein that comes with it, and I was not taking the green food supplement that comes with it. So I was taking 4 of the 6 products. And what I did was in 2 days, I lost 7 pounds. 7 pounds. And I feel great. I have done this fasting kind of protocol before, 2 or 3 times. The first time I did it, I was monumentally successful. The next 2 times I did it, I was a monumental failure. This time I felt like I really, really, really did well with it and lost 7 pounds. I mean, how does it get better than that? So now I'm back kind of getting into the actual protocol that calls for the use of all those products. And if you want to know more about that, just find me. I don't mean this to be a commercial. I want to tell you that if you focus your attention and you do it, you follow instructions and you follow maybe some good coaching, you can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. And for me to accomplish 7 pounds in 2 days, that was a win, a big win. And by the way, the only other piece I'll tell you about this is I have coached literally hundreds of people through nutritional cleansing and weight loss protocols since 2011 for almost a dozen years. So, and I've been a coach for over 15 years. So if I can help you in any way, just contact me about that. I don't care what it is. Personal cleansing, weight loss, nutrition, your health, whatever that is, that's what I do. Come and find me and I'll be glad to help you with it. So that's that piece. I'm kind of proud of myself. I feel really good. And the final piece of that is with this entire system, this body melt system. And by the way, I can let you into a place called the Lifestyle Lounge. If you're interested, find me on Facebook and I'll be glad to introduce you to the Lifestyle Lounge. You can find out more and blah, blah, blah. But there's a whole bunch of recipes that go with this that because during this protocol, you actually eat real food. And there's a whole protocol that goes with it. But back in 2010, Lisa and I did just a dietary protocol. It wasn't a diet. It was a dietary system that a friend of ours designed, 2 friends of ours, a husband and wife team, the Rouses, Dr. James and Dr. James and Dr. Deborah Rouse. They designed this protocol. And my beloved Lisa saved the booklet all this time. And hey, Larry, good to see you here, buddy. I'm so glad you showed up. And we are now, Lisa just went and did the shopping today at Whole Paycheck, and we now have the ingredients so that we will incorporate as our meals this incredible dietary protocol that we've used in the past with this whole body melt system and hopefully accomplish everything. Clean out the gut, refurbish the gut, and clean out the whole system and get good nutrition in the body and maybe break some really, really crappy habits. I've been a sugarholic my entire life. Anybody who pays any attention to their weight, to their health, knows that sugar is flipping poison. I mean, there's a gazillion studies that will tell you that sugar feeds cancer. We don't get fat in this world because we eat too many fatty foods. We get fat because we eat too much damn sugar. Period. That's the truth. So I'm a sugarholic. So this dietary protocol we're doing, hopefully at the end, I will have maybe kicked some of those habits. Because I remember the last time when we did it 12 years ago that I did kind of like relinquish my hold on sweets and sugars and blah, blah, blah. The other thing is it's really, really, really big on vibrantly colored fruits and vegetables. And without a question or a doubt, not only are those huge storehouses of antibodies, but in addition to that, they lift your mood. If you're depressed or bummed or whatever, have a handful of grapes. Have a carrot. Have some vibrantly colored fruit or vegetable, and it will lift your mood. It helps in the production of serotonin. And so that's just a piece for you to think about. So there's a little bit about nutrition. One other thing I'll tell you, I just keep saying one other thing, don't I? When it comes to nutrition, one of the most important things about changing your diet, getting healthy, cleaning your system out, and losing weight even is to remain hydrated. You absolutely need to drink 2 quarts of water a day, 64 ounces of water per day. My goal is always to drink 96. So, in a lot of the protocols I've done over the years, when I was coaching people, I would coach them to drink half your body weight in ounces of water. Okay. So my new weight is 176 pounds. I haven't even done the math on what that is. 176 pounds is 88, is half of that. So 88 ounces. 88 ounces is going to be just 8 ounces short of 3 quarts. 3 quarts is 96 ounces. So 88 ounces versus 3 quarts. So that's what I try and drink. And I think it's incredibly important to keep yourself hydrated. If you stop and think about it, every single system in your body, everything is catalyzed by water. Your body is whatever it is, 70, 75% water. Is that the number? So constantly drinking water. And another corollary to that is every morning when I get up, the first thing I do is drink 2 16-ounce glasses of water. Before anything else goes in my system, 2 16-ounce glasses of water. You actually are the most hydrated you will be, dehydrated you will be. When you get up in the morning, you lose an immense amount of moisture from your body just from breathing in your sleep. Just from respiration, you lose an enormous amount of water. So 2 big glasses of water to start your day. And then, of course, now if you drink 2 16-ounce glasses of water to start your day, that's a quart. So you need to drink 1 more quart during the day. Now I have my quart bottle here. Okay, this is with me all the time. I don't go anywhere without this. Okay, and I just drink my water all day long, and I get my 2 or my 2.5, 3 quarts in every day. I'm shaking this up because I have this high performance energy blend that we use in the body melt system. I have 2 scoops of that in my 32 ounces. Use a scoop in 6 to 8 ounces of water. I put 2 scoops in my quart. Not only does it taste delicious, but it gives me a little bit of B vitamins and some green tea and some other things in there that facilitate your metabolism, raising your metabolism up, which, at my age of 71 years old, raising your metabolism up is not a bad idea. Because one of the things that nature bestows upon you as you get older is a slower metabolism. And a slower metabolism is a one-way ticket to lethargy, to weight gain, to too much sleeping, to a number of things. So if you can get your metabolism up, and that's again function of foods, stay away from the sugars, stay away from the white starches, stay away from the heavy stuff, the stuff that you when you eat it, the stuff that you have a huge dinner and makes you want to unbutton that top button on your pants. Stay away from that stuff. Anyway. Enough about the food and the weight loss. I'm just very proud of myself. 7 pounds in 2 days. We'll see where we go. And I'm not going to do an update every day, but if you follow me on Facebook, you can see it on my reels and my story. And Facebook, I'm doing Facebook Lives almost every day now. It's kind of a commitment I've made. Not necessarily about the weight loss. Another thing I wanted to tell you about today. Behind me is this amazing painting by my sister-in-law, Amy Livingstone. This is, those of you who are Science of Mind people, you recognize the Ernest Holmes' famous teaching symbol as the centerpiece of this painting. And it is called, I forgot, it's called something consciousness. I don't remember it. And, I'm bummed that I don't remember it. But my sister-in-law Amy is an incredible spiritual, if you will, artist, sacred artist. The name of her studio is Sacred Art Studio. If you go to sacredartstudio.com, you will see extraordinary artwork, and literally all of it's for sale. So have a look, sacredartstudio.com. The only other thing I really had on my mind today was to talk about a little bit about feelings and to recognize that our feelings are just a passing fancy, if you will. Your feelings are just a thing the universe gives you to experience the moment. If you're embarrassed, it's just a feeling. If you're insecure, it's just a feeling. If you're what was the other one I had written down here? If you're embarrassed, if you're insecure, if you're jealous, it's just a feeling until you attach a story to it, until you get attached to the feeling. And when you attach a story to it, now you have an issue. And the best way to avoid that issue is just simply recognize that my feelings are simply the input from this moment. It's my reaction to the input from this moment, from whatever the stimulus is out in front of me. And it doesn't have to be a permanent thing. It doesn't have to be something I latch onto, something I attach myself to. I can just let it go, set it free. Experience the feelings by all means. Just don't attach yourself to them. Don't make them a part of your life. That's pretty much all I had today. Anybody out there? I can see you're out there, folks. Anybody have a question? You have a thought? You have something you want to hear me talk about before I leave today? Anything you want to know, I'm here to answer your questions. But if not, that's really all I had for you today. I'm thrilled that I managed to remember it was Thursday, even if it was 20 after 4 when I started, and I still got in almost a half an hour of show here with absolutely nothing on my mind, but I just managed to get out of my mouth. That always makes me feel good. So if you're interested in anything I had to say today and want to know more, please get a hold of me. Let's get our banners up here. And let's show you, you can find me, you can email me at teamrockitnow@gmail.com. You can go to my Facebook page, Vibrant Aging. That's my branded Facebook page with my beloved Lisa and I. That is, what is that that's going up? That's my email address, Team Rocket. And this is an important one here, folks. New Thought Media Network is a total nonprofit organization. We live and breathe by virtue of donations to our cause. If you like what we are presenting to you, if you like this show or other shows you see on New Thought Media, please go to ntmedia.org, click on donate, and we'd be absolutely thrilled to get whatever you would deign to bestow upon us. The sponsor of my show is one I mentioned earlier, hempworks.com. If you go to hempworks.com/Ken Ludwig, that is my page. That is the largest, most diverse, cleanest, most potent collection of CBD and CBD-infused products you're going to find anywhere on the planet, folks, anywhere on the planet. Everything from skincare to hair care to CBD-infused coffee, pet treats, pet CBD, skincare. We have tinctures in both full spectrum, broad spectrum, 7 different flavors, 3 different concentrations, 500 milligrams, 750 milligram, 1500 milligram. Again, in full spectrum or broad spectrum. Full spectrum has that 0.3% of THC that makes it legal. Broad spectrum has 0 THC. So if you're somebody who needs to take very sensitive drug tests or have that rare allergy to THC, there's 0 THC in the broad spectrum. So if you have to take a drug test, there's nothing there to detect. And a whole slew of other things. Gummies. We now have the Delta 10 gummies, which I have not tried yet. I'm going to try them shortly. They're supposed to be just fabulous. They have the Delta 10 THC in them, and the Delta 10 THC is a more relaxing, calming, and focused kind of centric, if you will, THC. So maybe worth a try for people who are interested in that. And back to me there. No, let's go back there. I want to try one more time here with this. New Thought Media Network.org or ntmedia.org. Click on donate, and we'll be thrilled to get whatever you want to give us. There's my sponsor, hempworks.com. Find me at teamrockitnow@gmail.com. That is literally all I have for you today. As always, I am immensely blessed by the incredible gift that is your time and your attention. I wish you all the love and blessings the universe has to offer. Until the next time, Namaste.